If you're a black person, give yourself a pat on the back. I just want to say I love us. As a person who love dance so much, I be sitting here and I be watching these battles with Red Bull and everything and all these other cultures that step up to the plate to battle. And I realize that they have literally taken our shit and implemented it into their cultures. Hip hop, rap, however you want to call it, break dancing, ticking, hip hop dancing, that's all us. So anytime you turn on the TV and you see a Korean girl rapping or a Indian girl dancing to one of our songs or somebody in another country break dancing, remember that is us. That is us. That is nobody but African Americans, descendants of slaves. We are the only race in this world that has been able to transpire everywhere. Everybody want to rap. Everybody want to be a part of hip hop culture. Everybody wants to hip hop dance. Everybody wants to Vogue. Everybody wants to house dance. That's us. That is literally us. And if no one else tells you that, I'm proud to be a part of a culture that no one ever thought would get this far. The only culture that's been able to, we've been able to make a stamp in every part of the world. Even though they don't acknowledge it, it's still us. That's all I got. Okay, bye.
I love being black. In every universe, under any circumstance, I would want to be black. And I don't mean to offend anyone, but we are just superior people. We look better, we're built better, we're smarter, we're stronger. Any you can think of, we are. And they hate us because they are not like us. What other race of people has so many different variations and every single variation is the shit? We got light people, dark people, brown people, caramel people, yellow people, mixed people, dark people, chocolatey chocolate, blackety black. And every last one of them are the shit. And although we are given a hard time every day of our lives, we fight our way through that shit. And not only do we fight our way through that shit, we can find something funny in it. We are such unserious people about such serious things. I would never not want to be black. I just would never not want to be black. It's fucking amazing.
What's up, fams? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something that is so important to me. Why I love being black. Too often, the world tries to tell us our story through negativity, but today, we are flipping the script, so let's dive into the beauty, the strength, and the joy of being black identity. Being a black means carrying a history of survival and resistance, from slavery to segregation to present-day struggle. Our people have always found a way to rise, to fight, and to thrive. That resilience runs through my veins, and it makes me proud. There's something about black communities, the way we uplift each other, the way we turn pains into joy, and the way we show love even in the hardest times. That sense of belonging is powerful.
I tell you what, let me share with you 3 major reasons why being a black woman over 50 is a major glow up in and of itself. Number 1, by this big age, we realize that our voice is our superpower and we are no longer afraid to use it. We are going to speak boldly, clearly, and unapologetically. We have the confidence and the courage to share what is on our mind and to add value when we see fit. We are no longer feeling like we have to be seen and not heard. We have lived over half a century, and so we realize that what we have to say needs to be heard, and we are not going to let anyone stifle us. Number 2, aging is not at all a decline. It's not a deficit. We are aging gracefully like fine wine. And what we feel like we may be losing in looks, which we're not at all, mind you, we are gaining in wisdom, in knowledge, in grace. Our presence is royal. We stand out in a crowd. We have our heads held high, and we are taking our rightful places as the queens that we have always been. Number 3, we can do whatever we want. We can start that business. We can travel solo. We can do all of the things that we've always had a desire to do, but maybe we couldn't do because we had families to tend to, or we just didn't have the finances, or we didn't have the time. Well, now, girl, we can just get up and go whenever we want to. We don't have to do all this prep. We're no longer worried about taking 9 million outfits. We can get away, get in the wind, do whatever we want to do with just one duffel bag or a carry-on, because we've realized that it's about quality, not quantity. So it's not all the fuss and must that it used to be. We're not worried about going shopping to buy 12 different outfits to go wear out of town for people who have never even seen us before to look at these new outfits when they didn't know what the old ones look like. Like, I really love being a woman of a certain age, being a black woman of a certain age. I love everything that entails, and it's just amazing to me. I'm just saying.
I'm out here taking a walk, and I just came to the realization that I love being black. Like, I wouldn't change my race for anything. I don't want to be lighter black. I don't want to be darker black. I love right where I'm at. I love myself. And when I tell you, nobody could pay me enough money for me to want to change that. We are fun. One, we're fun. Two, look at this sun. Look at that. Look at that. I ain't got to sit in a tanning booth for hours and hours and hours, burning up. In spite of all of the financial hardships because of race, all of the racial remarks that I've been called, all of the corporate injustices that I faced, everything. I mean, from the societal views of me all the way down to, just even the black man and black woman dynamic relationship issues, all the way down to that, I still wouldn't change it. I don't want to be nothing else. I love it here. And whether you believe it or not, so does everyone else. Everyone loves it here too. They just don't want to admit it. There are so many things I would change in my life, but that is just simply not one of those things. And I was born black, I live black, and I'm a die black. And I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of my people as well. And I know there's going to be people that look at this and be like, oh, she's always talking about race. Yeah, because living in America as a black person, literally everything that you do is about race, whether you want it to be or not. All the way down to you getting an apartment. I've had people who the apartment person will offer them the same exact apartment for less than what they're offering it to us. And we were more qualified. The only difference was we was black. We all know about redlining, so I don't even have to go into that. All the way down to how you have to change how you speak just to get a job when you're in an interview. All the way down to a lot of us black women have to press out our hair and assimilate just for us to get a certain job in a certain area, in a certain place, doing a certain task. We have to change our hair. And some may say, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. It's an unwritten rule. But it goes on and on from there. But I just came on here to say I'm proud of myself. I want every black person to be proud of themselves and to continue to allow that to be passed down to your children. Okay? Continue to allow the pride in their full blackness to be passed down to children, and their dark skin tone and their light skin tone. I'm talking about real black people. At the end of the day, it's lovely over here. I love y'all. I love myself. And we will receive justice one day.
No, unfortunately, lice don't care if you're black, white, or anything. They latch onto anybody's scalp and feed off anybody's scalp. But here's what I will say, though. You're kind of right, but it's not because you're black. It's because a lot of black people are smart, and they have curlier hair that can withstand heavier products. So a lot of black people will wear like oil-based products in their scalp and in their hair, and that almost accidentally creates a barrier. And that's what I tell clients to do. When clients ask, like, hey, how do I prevent this? Like, I just treated my child, but they're going to go back to school with a bunch of kids that have lice. I tell them to put oil in their kids' hair. Put oil in their scalp and run it through and braid their hair. funny enough, that happens to be what black people do on the regular. And that is just what it is. Like, and they're just doing it right. They can't latch if there's a barrier up here. Lice could literally crawl on you. If you have oil on your scalp, they'll crawl and try. They can't feed on you. They can't lay their eggs on you. They can't do anything up here. So they won't bother you.
You know, as much as we do hate to admit it when it comes to the gym, but with our genetics, I do love being black. Like, bro, I can let myself go. Like, shit can get bad. It's gonna take me like 2 weeks to bounce back. Maybe a month tops. Like, bro, I don't even take the gym that serious. Yes, I do go often, and yes, I do push myself. But it's not like I'm taking it that serious. Like, I eat like shit majority of the time. I eat candy, I eat fast food, and I still get steroid allegations. Like, I couldn't imagine you doing everything right. I'm talking about you eating right, you doing the right workouts, you taking the right supplements, and you ain't got one allegation? Again, like I said, I'll take a week off. I'll take 2 weeks off. I'll take a month off. I don't have to go that hard because I know my body is good for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a certain lifting goal. I am working out solely to look good naked. Not to mention being Nigerian or Jamaican. Oh man, it's too easy.
I'm about to piss some people off with this one, but did y'all know it is entirely possible to travel to an African country without sticking your fucking camera in the face of little black children? I know. Like, I'm sorry, but you know how rare it is for a traveler, and especially a white traveler, to travel to an African country and post a little highlight reel without including a video or picture of a bunch of little black kids? And the crazy thing is, I literally never see this with white kids. Like, you don't see someone going to Germany and taking pictures of a bunch of little German kids, right? But apparently, if you're going to Kenya, it's a requisite. Like, you must take pictures with the black kids. You must, to get the passport stamp. You must, right? That's how it works. And I also hardly ever see pictures and videos of the adults in these countries. So I'm like, do y'all spend all your time with these little black kids so you can make content and post it of them later? And on that note, are y'all getting permission to take these videos of these children? Probably not. And then when you're asking for this permission, are you letting them know that you're going to post it online to your thousands of followers so that you can get views and probably more followers? Like, at this point, you have to realize that something about this is so nasty and weird and exploitative. And I'm not even talking about anyone in particular, but if the shoe fits, make sure you buy a purse to match.
Hey, I love being African. I can run faster, run longer, and jump higher. And I even have the hidden ability to make white people lock their car twice when I walk by. But as Africans, we can't be late to everything. Tell me why last month my mom told me we had a grad party to go to on Friday at 3 p.m. She said, call off work. She made this shit a canon event. So that Friday, I called my little sister at 2:30 because nobody's in the crib. And I'm like, yo, Cece, where are you at? She said, oh, I'm at Burlington. We're going to leave at 5:30. We'll get there at 6. I'm like, that's disrespectful as shit, low-key. But whatever. We pull up at 6. Tell me why we're the only people there. The mom of the family was going to go get a cake. How are you getting a cake 3 hours late? Beats me. But the worst part, they're like, oh, can you guys help us set up? So it's 6:15. We're bringing chairs from the garage to the backyard. Is African timing that bad, y'all?
One of my favorite things about being black is pretending I'm from any country. I will adopt anybody's culture. So come March 6th, I'm from Ghana. If Juve is happening, Carnival is happening, I used to be a very, very strong Trinidad and Tobago girl. But after experiencing Carnival in Jamaica, I am now a mixed Caribbean girl. Half from Jamaica, half from Trinidad and Tobago. I even have a Trinidad flag. Like, I just love pretending to be from wherever. July 26th is coming. You know what that means? I am now Liberian. Whenever I'm really, really craving rice, my last name is now Diop, and I'm from Senegal. I even have the Senegalese bracelets that Senegalese people have with my name on it. There is not one black country culture that I will not claim. I personally, I will claim all of them. Put on some Southern African American music and you give me some fried fish, I am now Black American. If we are going to eat injera, I am not East African or Ethiopian. I think it's only from Ethiopia and Eritrea. I could be wrong. I don't know. This year, my birthday falls on the weekend of Nigerian Independence Day. Do you know what that means? I am not Nigerian. Like, I I would just claim anybody. Like, I just love claiming black countries. But as always, of course, 100% Ivorian, August 7th. But, you know, I just love hopping around, dibbling, dabbling. If I hear a Sierra Leone person speaking Creole, I used to live with Sierra Leoneans, so I understand Creole. I am now also Sierra Leonean. I really just claim all the countries, all the cultures, all the food. I really do not discriminate.
So I decided to open up to one of my parents recently and let them know how I felt, about money and jobs and everything. And my main thing with jobs, I'm a hard worker, but those people treat you like shit. You know what I mean? Because yeah, they really do. And my father's response to that was, well, every day I go to work and I have a bullseye on my back. You know what I mean? There's people that talk shit about me. Somebody called me worthless the other day. There's always somebody trying to report me to HR for something, but I just keep showing up for work. And I'm like, wow, with that being said, why the actual fuck did you put me on this planet then? If you knew all of that, and you're steady telling me that the world don't give a fuck about us, why did you put me here?
Yeah, I love being black, and I hope this video reminds you why you should too. If you feel this, hit that like button, share it with your people, and drop in the comment section why you love being black. Let's keep spreading the love because our blackness is beautiful.